Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the electrifying world of EFED Broadcast Channel. Before we dive into the heart-pounding action, let's set the stage with a brief disclaimer. The following content is an EFED Broadcast Channel event created within the WWE 2K universe. All characters, storylines, and events are fictional and exist solely for entertainment purposes. Any resemblance to real-life individuals, living or deceased, is purely coincidental. Viewer discretion is advised. This show may contain intense simulated combat, dramatic rivalries, and over-the-top personas. It's all in good fun, but please remember that these are digital avatars, so grab your imaginary popcorn, suspend your disbelief, and let's get ready to rumble. Now, let the virtual battles commence.
I like your take on boobies. And I like boobies.
Gun, higher.
I am the higher.
Don't
Test
higher.
gun. I am the higher gun.
Don't
Test me.
I am the
I am the
I am the higher gun who bout to set it off. Watch me leap from the top with the coup de grace. It's scary hours for you and all of y'all. How you want a submission to pinfall? I am the higher gun who bout to set it off. Watch me leap from the top with the coup de grace. It's scary hours for you and all of y'all.
And welcome to the Turnbuckle podcast with your host, the Higher Gun. First, like, subscribe, share. How y'all doing, y'all? So, before I knock AEW, right? Before I do any of that, let me give props to two people. First, John Moxley. He did good. He did real good. He won the New Japan heavyweight title, world title. He's the only wrestler that's won the New Japan title, the AEW title, and the WWE title. Now, if you want to add the GWC title up in that too, he's won that too. Alright, you know, at one point, you could have argued that Dean Ambrose, John Moxley, was the worst out of the Shield. Can't do that anymore. I won't say who's the best on my part because I'm biased. Alright, but he's not the worst. Like, he's not. Now, if somebody want to say he's the most polished over-around wrestler now, you can say that now. Now, I don't like all his matches, and I don't like how much he bleeds in matches. Alright, but like, you can call him one of the most polished wrestlers there is right now. You can literally say that he's one of the best right now. You know, and if you want to say he was the best one out of the Shield, I'm not gonna fight you for it. I'm not gonna argue with you about it either. Like he's the most all-around polished wrestler today, and it's because Roman Reigns will never go anywhere else, and Seth Rollins, I mean, he could. His contract is up, so he could, and it would be just to polish his career, because he's done everything he can in the WWE. You know, so if you go out there and ranch, I mean, he's ran. I mean, he has won the RRH world title. You know, so there's that. But you know, so like, but you can't knock John Moxley at all right now for anything he's done in his career. Like none of it. Like he's one of the best. So. Alright, the other person I gotta give props to is Kenny Omega. He came out today or last night, and he pretty much said that the video that got played, the AEW shouldn't have happened. It was a bad idea. Right? It was a bad idea. He said him and Punk are talking again, and they're already apologized for what they did and everything. So, you know, Kenny talked about WrestleMania, and he said the best match he liked it on WrestleMania was the Sammy versus Gunther match. You know, so you know, like what Kenny said was all respectful, was all good stuff. You know, like he did his thing. You know, so like I can't knock Kenny. Now the Butts now. You know, like the Butts. You know, there's word that the Butts didn't want this coming out, this video coming out, but I kind of don't believe that shit. Because they've been taking shots at Punk since day one. Since the beef started, they've been taking shots at that man. Like since it started, you know, like they've been doing their due diligence to take shots at that man. When he got fired by AEW, they was happy about that shit, and you know, they were taking shots then when he got released. And Punk has too, so you know. But for them to say that they didn't want that video coming out, it's horse shit. It's bull. It's not true. You know, so same thing with Dave saying that he heard CM Punk chants happening when they played that video. Lies. Alright, so let me go ahead and start. I already have, but let me go ahead and knock AEW or just Tony Khan. The video should have never been played. The video should have never. It should have never been played. Period. Alright, because it's obvious why he did it. He wanted the ratings. Like unless he wanted to show that Punk was lying, then okay. But Punk wasn't lying in this video. Pretty much 98% of what Punk said was true. So why play this? So you can get a bump in the rings, which they did. And now I got to take back what I said last episode about their ratings. I gave them too much credit for their ratings. Truth be told, you know, I gave them way too much credit because I was already giving them 800,000. You know, and they got that with the Punk video. You know, because they was getting 600,000 before that, and next week it's gonna go right back to that. So you just wanted the ratings to bump for that week, for this week? It's stupid. It's stupid. But again, big props to John Moxley. Big props to him. So SmackDown. SmackDown was better than Raw in NXT this week. Like SmackDown was the best show period all this week. For AEW, TNA, because I watch it all. So, but SmackDown was the best show out of all of them. Like it was well put together. Probably the best SmackDown I've seen all year. For me, we had call-ups, we had new debuts, we had storytelling at its best. We had stories didn't develop, and we didn't have everybody all there. You know, because the new tag team champions wasn't there. They had a video and everything, but they wasn't there. They wasn't there. You had Cody with a promo. You had two super threat number one contender matches that were great. Like SmackDown got an 8, like an 8.5 for me. It didn't get a 10, but it got an 8.5 for me. It did. Like SmackDown was good. I enjoyed SmackDown. I enjoyed like I said, I enjoyed SmackDown more than I enjoyed any other show this week. And I liked the Raw, and I liked the NXT. I did. I even liked that shit show for AEW this past Wednesday. TNA was okay. That was probably the worst out of everything, and that wasn't a bad show either. It didn't like I'm sick of the monster ball matches. I really am. But you know, but let me get down to what was good about SmackDown besides the wrestling. All right, Tomatometer debuted last night. Solo turned on his brother last night, which I'm not surprised that it happened. I'm not shocked that it happened. But it happened. And how it happened? Chef's kiss. We got a new tribal chief. And Solo. It's Solo. Now, could they have prepared Solo better? Yes. Could they have protect him from getting pinned better? Yes. Should they give him some more wins? Yes. All right. If they were leading up to this, they should have protected him better. Like he shouldn't have lost as much as he did if he was gonna be the next tribal chief, which he was, because of the fact that Roman said it a couple times. So we knew he was getting room for this. But by Roman and by WWE itself. So like he should have been groomed better for this. But nonetheless, we're here. So what needs to happen? And this is the key here. What needs to happen? He needs to be protected at all costs. That doesn't mean get him a title. That doesn't mean have him not get pinned for 3 years. No, nah. But he needs to be protected at all costs right now. He shouldn't lose matches. All right, but again, they don't mean give him a title run right off the bat either. But he should be protected at all costs necessary. Like he should be protected at all costs. He shouldn't lose. Like he should get the same treatment this year, going forward. This year, as Roman Reigns, until he fights Roman Reigns. He shouldn't take an L to anybody. So that means, if that means you got to keep him away from Cody and keep him away from Randy Orton, so be it. Alright, but until then, he shouldn't lose a match. Like he shouldn't lose certain matches. He shouldn't lose. Alright? And you're prepping him to be the next tribal chief. I mean, he's the tribal chief. He's taking the back seat for so long. Alright? And at first, we were protecting him better. Not we, but they were protecting him better. You know? They were making sure he was getting built the right way. And then when he lost, no, not even lost. When he beat John Cena, it went downhill from there for some reason. Like it happened with Austin Theory too. But Austin Theory, I kind of understand what happened with Austin Theory, but like he should have got the same treatment Gunther got, because that was the plan at first. Like the next two main eventers that they were grooming to be main eventers was Gunther and Solo, and they did one great, and then they get another one. It gets Solo not so great. Now they tried to fix that later on by anytime he had a match, somebody interfered in it, and then it was a DQ or no contest. All right, but it was too late for that now. Now we're going this route. We're going this route now that he shouldn't lose. You know, and the new bloodline is not finished yet because Joseph or Jacob, Joseph, whatever his name is, Fatu is coming. He is next to join the bloodline because he's signed by WWE too. All right, so like he's next. Like he is definitely next on jumping block. You know, he's next. He is guaranteed the next guy to be groomed. Not groomed, but to be on the bloodline, the new bloodline. And I'm gonna be real with you. How he was in how he was in the Indies, and how he was with MLW, that's what it's called, and he was the heavyweight champion. Like that's how Solo needed to be, okay? All right, like a monster, you know. But it also means Solo's gonna talk more. All right, and like now I'm not saying he can't talk because when he was in NXT he could talk. When he was in NXT he could promo. So we going back to that now, and he might be unhinged more, you know, him and his new group, you know. So I'm looking forward to it. Like this brought life to the Bloodline story. To me, this brought life to the Bloodline story. It made it better because of the fact that when Roman or The Rock are not there, the bloodline falls down. Like it doesn't matter if Paul's there. It doesn't matter if Jimmy's there. It doesn't matter if Solo's there because of the fact that you're waiting for a Roman. And if Roman's not there, it kind of falls apart. Now, in this situation, it doesn't. It doesn't. You know, it didn't last night. Like it piqued everybody's interest. You know, unless you just a true Roman Reigns fan, or unless you watch wrestling because of Roman Reigns, then there's nothing I can say to change your mind about it. You know, but this injected life into the bloodline. It gives it more wings. It gives it wheels to run and see what happens. Because where we're headed is to another bloodline war with different pieces. Alright? Because it leads into Jimmy and Jay and Roman getting back together and being faces. Nah, you know, it leads to that. And then them going against Solo and his crew, which can work. Now again, I seen this jump coming. I seen this jump coming a mile away. Because anytime Solo had to help Roman out sometime, like anytime he had to help him, Solo was very vocal to Roman. Get up, finish it, like yelling. Alright, you know, and he was very vocal about certain things. Alright, and he was very vocal about how he felt about certain people. Jimmy should have seen this coming. Because if he'll fight Jay, he'll fight you, Jimmy. Now, I believe Jimmy's gonna take some L's. I believe Jimmy's gonna take some because I believe Jimmy's gonna have to do this by himself at first, and then he's gonna realize he can't do it by himself. All right, and this is when he gonna get Jay involved. Matter of fact, I believe Sammy's gonna get involved too. All right, because the draft is coming up pretty soon. So what's gonna happen is all of them are gonna get drafted together. All right, and that's how Solo is gonna become the IC champion. IC champion. All right, because he's gonna beat Sammy. I don't know when. All right, but whenever they fight, it's gonna happen. All right, Solo's gonna become the next IC champion. All right, and then uh, Jacob and uh, um, Tonga are gonna be tag team champions eventually. All right, all right, and they're gonna run whatever show they get drafted to. That's gonna happen. And Judgment Day, they're gonna send Judgment Day on another brand so they don't coexist with each other. Best thing going. Best thing going. Alright? But like I said before, I seen this coming with Solo. Alright? As soon as he got named the next child, the heir apparent to the child chief, it was only a matter of time before he took that role. So we just gonna see where that go. We just gonna see how that works out. I again, he can't be like Jay or Jimmy and have a role and then start losing. Even though they're trying to protect Jay more now and make him do his thing, and Jay should win more matches than them because he's the number one contender for the heavyweight title. So there's that. Now, maybe it ain't the IC title Solo goes for, and he goes for the heavyweight title. That could work for him too. You know, that could work for him too. But we'll see. There's things we got. There's things to look forward to. Speaking of WWE, Big E had his second. It's been 2 years since his neck injury, and he had another report. So Big E would probably never finna get cleared again. That's what he said. But he's in good spirits though. So big ups to Big E. I wish I could see him wrestle again. I really do. I hate that happened to him because Big E was always the life of the party and joy. You know, like I wasn't a fan of his ring work, but still, to take that from him at a young age is horrible. It's horrible. So I hope something different happens for him. But his neck is healed. It just certain things are not healed enough for him to get cleared. So he probably won't ever get cleared again. Alright, so there's that. I heard some rumors about Hook. Now, his contract runs out this year. I forgot when, but this year. And the rumor is he's going to explore other options. Like he might go to the E. Now, I think he Hook to talk to his daddy first. But Hook then again, Hook is his own man. So he doesn't have to talk to his dad about it. But his dad knows his business. So there is that. But you just got to see what happens with him. You just got to see what happens with him. Plain and simple. And go from there with him. Because I'm sure WWE's know how to talk to him. I'm sure they can see they can groom him like they grooming other people, and get him in NXT and let him run house in NXT for a little while. So, but we'll see. We will see about that. I see Bianca and Jade are tagging, so they're gonna win the tag team title. All right, the women's tag team titles. That is definitely gonna happen. That is definitely the goal. All right, let Jade get that green off. What, Bianca? let them win the tag team titles, let them run the division for a little while, and then when it's time to split them up, have Jade and Bianca fight each other eventually. You know, that could be a good WrestleMania for next year, match for next year. You know, I had one of them win the belt, and then had one of them challenge for it. So that should work out. That should definitely work out. I like the two matches from SmackDown, the three-way matches from SmackDown. I like the fact that LA Knight and AJ for the fight again in the rubber match from WrestleMania. But I feel like AJ should have won at WrestleMania. So, but he's gonna get his get back next week. So when that happens, um, when that happens, uh, we should get AJ versus Cody. Now, uh, um, Cody's not going to win. I mean, not Cody. AJ's not going to win. Because it's too soon. It's the same reason Jay's not going to win against Damian Priest. It's too soon for him to win. It's bad timing. It's like when Seth had to go, and it was too soon for him. I mean, and that stuff. I mean, when Seth had won the belt, and then he fought Finn, the first time for first opponent. Like first opponents ain't never good, alright, for a new world champion, because first opponents never win unless people don't like the champ, the new champ. But even with Cody, even with when Kofi had the belt, right, and these people start caring about him being champion, right, and they stopped watching. They still kept that belt on him until they was ready to give it to Brock, and so far, now you do got some fans who flaky. Alright, and who's gonna say, "Oh, I'm already tired of Cody. Yeah, I'm already sick of Cody." Alright, and because fans are flaky, plain and simple. But what I'm gonna say about that is, if you dealt with Roman for 3 years plus as champion, you can deal with Cody for at least 6 months or 4 months being champion. Plain and simple. Now I'm biased because I'm a Cody fan. Been a Cody fan. I'm happy he's champion right now. Alright, but that doesn't mean I understand. I want to see Cody as champ for 3 years. No, I don't. But he's the champ for the new era. Plain and simple. He's the champ for the new era. So and he sold 1 million at WrestleMania in merch. 1 million. Alright. He's one of the reasons why house shows are so popular now, and they make money off house shows, because at one point they wasn't making money off house shows like they are now. So there's a difference. There's definitely a difference between what Cody's doing and anybody else is doing. All right, hey, there's definitely a difference between what Cody's doing and what Cena did and what Roman did, as a merch I'm talking about. I ain't talking about nothing else right now. So, you might get tired of him, but money talks and bullshit walks. Plain and simple. Alright? It's just like people say they got tired of Seth. Hey, Seth did his thing like he was supposed to. Now, the last couple months hurt him because he got hurt, and then Roman them shitted on his title. But now it's time to pump that back up now. The draft needs to happen so we can have some what's the word I'm looking for? The draft needs to happen so we can see where people are going. You know, the draft needs to happen so we can have some stability of where people are at, so we can see who fights who, and you know, just it needs to happen so we know where people don't be at. Because right now everybody's at a stalemate. You know, they probably gonna switch champions here and there. You know, just some fresh stuff on there. You know, NSC, like, we still don't know what NSC people don't go where. So all that's important. All that's important. But Cody, wherever Cody goes, Orton needs to go. That's very, 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 very important. Wherever Cody goes, Orton needs to go, because we're gonna get that match now. When we get that match, that's gonna be the That's gonna be a problem. That would be a problem for that would be a problem for one reason only. Because when that happens, people are gonna be divided on who they want to go for. All right, because a lot of people don't go for Orton, and a lot of people don't go for Cody. Hey, that shit gonna be split. All right, it's gonna be split in the two fans, and a lot of people don't are gonna want Orton to win. Not me. And I'm a Orton fan, but I'm a Cody fan more. So I'm going for Cody. Plain and simple. But I'm in the show with that. Make sure you got like, subscribe, share. Make sure you got make sure you got watch wrestling. Make sure you got watch New Breed. We got one more show before we head into until we head into the new game. The card has already been set. I don't know if it's been recorded yet, but make sure y'all watch EFED in general. This is the Higher Gun. God bless. Love y'all. I'm out.